Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a super relaxing, surprisingly addictive mobile puzzle game called Amaze GO. If you're looking for a casual brain teaser to help you unwind, declutter your mind, or just sharpen your focus, this is definitely one to watch. The concept here is incredibly simple, but it gets tricky fast. See all these 3D blocks with arrows on them? Our goal is to slide every single block off the screen. But here's the catch. They can only move in the exact direction the arrow is pointing. If a block hits another piece on its way out, they collide, and we lose a heart. It's an exercise in patience, spatial awareness, and finding the perfect order of operations. So, sit back, grab a drink, and let's see how far we can push through these tangled grids today. Alright, now the game is starting to throw some real curveballs at us. Notice how the structures aren't just flat grids anymore. They're turning into complex, overlapping 3D shapes. This is where the rotation mechanic becomes your best friend. A block that looks completely stuck from one angle might actually have an open exit when you spin the puzzle around. You really have to train your brain to visualize the paths in 3 dimensions. What I appreciate most about Amaze GO is that even though the difficulty is scaling up, it never feels frustrating. There are no intense countdown timers forcing you to rush, so you can just take your time, plan your moves, and think things through at your own pace. We are officially past the halfway mark, and these levels are getting genuinely intense. Look at how tightly packed these arrows are. At this stage, a single wrong move can completely lock up the entire board, or cost us a life, so precision is everything. When you get to these massive clusters, the best approach is to look for the keystone block. There's almost always one specific piece that holds the rest of the puzzle hostage. Once you identify that key block and clear it, the rest of the puzzle usually falls apart beautifully. Let's quiet down for a bit and just focus on the flow of this next layout. Let me know in the comments if you would have solved this one differently. We're into the deep, late game now, and the puzzle designs are getting absolutely wild. They look less like simple blocks and more like complex geometric sculptures. At this point, you can't just rely on visual intuition anymore. You actually have to map out 3 or 4 moves ahead in your head. It's amazing how a casual mobile game can give your brain such a solid workout. If you're playing along at home, or just watching this to relax, you can really feel how it forces you to slow down your thinking and just focus on one small problem at a time. It's the perfect digital palate cleanser. Let me know in the comments if you would have solved this one differently. And that is going to wrap it up for today's session of Amaze GO. We managed to clear an incredible amount of levels and untangle some seriously brutal 3D grids. If you enjoyed watching this casual puzzle walkthrough and found it relaxing, please show some love by hitting that like button. It really helps the channel out. Drop a comment below letting me know what your favourite mobile puzzle game is right now. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another mindful gaming video. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching today. Take care, stay mindful, and I will see you all in the next video.